Hi guys, so welcome back to the channel. In this episode we're going to be exploring some great free campsites as we travel some back roads. I've got some really exciting places that we'll be stopping at along the way, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we show you some amazing places as we hit the back roads of New South Wales. Well, if you're into Australian history, travel tips, free camping and other information about touring around, travelling around Australia with the dog, you've come to the right channel. So join us, Dougie the dog, Kevin the caravan, as we explore Australia. So we're heading into the town of Binalong, which has got a great free camp in the recreational park, which is where we're going to be stopping for our first night. So guys, how good is this? We're in this free campsite at Binalong, and I decided I was going to show you some different routes around. So we've always gone down past Wagga and down through different places. This time we're following a different route, and I'm trying to go through as many back tiny towns as we possibly can as we head up towards the Newell Highway. So guys, now that we've got the caravan set up, we're going to go for a wander around the town of Windsor and check out some stuff here in the town and have a little bit of an explore. How good is this, guys? There's a walking track with a footpath from the campground down into town. So we're going to take Dougie for a walk and explore the town. Well guys, we're heading down the street in Binalong, and I'm in the main street here. It is a quaint little town, and just over here there's a little park with memorials and the story of Banjo Patterson. So I'm going to turn the camera around here and show you all this information. So this is all about the Binalong area, its elevation. It was gazetted as a town in 1850 and was quickly prospered because it was not far from the gold fields of Lambing Flat, which is now Young. We will show you around it. And it was Cobb & Co station changeover, which went on to be the Black Swan restaurant, and now it's a private residence. And as I mentioned before, this is where Johnny Gilbert died, the Bushrangers, after they held up and raided the homesteads in 1885. And a young Andrew Barton Patterson, or Banjo, lived. He lived nearby, and he attended the school here in Binalong, according to the sign. And just over here in the park, there's actually a bust of Banjo Patterson, which is interesting. And there's some information here about Banjo Patterson, 1864 to 1941, and he's famous for waltzing Matilda. And he rode to school in Binalong on their ponies. He went to Sydney in 1875. That's pretty cool. And over here, there's another one all about John Gilbert the Bushranger and his escapades with the Gardner Gang at Euroa, which I've already done a video of Euroa, guys. So you can go back and check out Euroa and the stories of the gang. But it's quite interesting. But yeah, so they basically mortally wounded Sergeant Parry at Jugyong. They bowled him up. I must show you that campground at Jugyong. I might do that in another video later on, and we might even go and check out Collector. I haven't been there before. Alright, so this is the bust of Banjo Patterson here in Binalong. And just down there is a mural of the Bushrangers and their things. So Dougie and I are going to have a look at this before we head back over to the campground. So guys, this is a great mural here at Binalong in the park, and it depicts all of the events and the award for John Gilbert and Ben Hall and John O'Meady and John Vale, and goes on to where they were killed. We might actually, on our way out of town, go around and check out Gilbert's grave. I've never actually been up to see it, so we might pull over with the caravan and give that a check out, but not today. Well, Dougie and I are heading back now to the campsite. We're just taking a different route back. I have enjoyed seeing around the town of Binalong. It's an interesting little town. So how good is it? There's Dougie down there. How good is this campground? It is fantastic. Oh, here comes the puppy coming up the road, and it is just lovely here. Alright guys, so we had a great night at the recreational park Binalong. Wonderful place to camp, would highly recommend it. We're now heading out to check out Gilbert's grave on our way through to Harden. We're going to stop in Harden for some morning tea. I'm going to show you the amazing silo art they've got there, because you know me, I've got to show you silo art. And then we're going to head on to our next free camp. The town, we've just pulled over at Johnny Gilbert's gravesite. So it's a rest area just outside of Binalong, and we're heading down. This is really interesting about the tragic legacy and the robberies and all the different robberies in different locations. So Collector, we might go and see Collector next time we're in the area. There's Braidwood down there. So this is Bribbaree, but it had a different spelling back then. So that's really interesting. So on the Lemming Flats Road. Anyway, let's walk up here and check out Gilbert's grave. I'm not sure if there's actually a gravestone, but we'll know in a minute. He was shot by the constable in Binalong in 1865. Wow, he was only 25 years old, but he was part of the Villainous Gardener gang, which had Ben Hall in it. This was probably one of their last stands, but this is his grave. Alright guys, so we're in the town. We're in the town of Harden in New South Wales. I'm going to check out this amazing silo art. And this is a lovely spot with the water flowing down. What you doing, little boy? Stunning, that silo art. And it really is just stunning. Alright guys, so we're heading to another great free campsite, and I'm going to have a go at pronouncing this town. I think it's either Bribbaree or Bribbaree, but it's a pub stay. So we're going to be checking out a pub stay. So the camping is free, but like all these, we're going to head over and check out and have some wonderful food. I'm looking forward to having food at the moment. So the pub stay is at the Rusty Horse pub, which used to be the old railway hotel. So it's now called the Rusty Horse Hotel. So guys, you can see how wet and boggy it is here. So under normal circumstances, this would be a lovely place to camp, but it's just too boggy. So we're going to head on to our next destination. But I'm still going to show you around this campsite. As you can see, the railway line is right behind us, but it's not a main line. So you shouldn't get too many trains all night. We've been here for a while, but we're going to go and check out the pub. So there's camping over where the Bathurst courier is on that side, as well as over here on this side. But I'm not willing to take the risk of us getting bogged, particularly when, as usual on our trips, we're going to get another storm. But anyway, this is a nice stop under normal circumstances. But we're heading across the road for a fantastic pub lunch. What Paige said, from midnight to midnight or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Yep, I was paying attention, see?
Very good.
So, you want a seafood basket, or you're going to go with the steak? Pan fried barramundi with chips and salad. I'm going to go that one. I reckon that will do me just nicely. Pan fried barramundi. Are we walking across the road again? We are. So guys, this is the free campsite across the road here. Now according to Wiki Camps, it actually says it's the Apex Park, but it's actually the Anzac Park across the road from the Rusty Horse pub. But it's a beautiful area. Normally it wouldn't be boggy, but they had a massive flood here just the week before we came in, and it just poured and poured with rain. So it's very boggy over here, so there's limited spots where you can actually camp without risking getting bogged. Now it's got toilets here, as you can see. It's also got a kids playground and picnic areas in the park, and the pub offers some great meals. We've just placed an order for ours, and I'll be waiting for my little buzzer to go off, and we'll be heading back across the road to enjoy our meal. But normally this will be a great camping area. The railway lines where the silos are over there, but according to Wiki Camps reviews, it's not really a problem. Let me know in the comments below whether you guys have been here or to any of the other free camps that we've checked out or will check out in this video. Absolutely huge barra and a huge seafood basket, or seafood platter, with a big piece of fish and everything. That looks yum. Well guys, this is a thumbs up for an amazing meal. You guys need to come out and check out this. The size of the portions, there was no way I could get through all those chips, but everything was cooked to perfection. Well guys, this would have been a fabulous campsite, The meals are magnificent. I would highly recommend it, providing it hasn't been raining a lot prior. But we're heading further up the road. There's another campground that's about 30-40 kilometers away, so we're going to get in there and we're going to check that out. That's a donation camp. We're going to head up the road and we'll be showing you around that shortly. So guys, here we are at Barmedman. I think that's how you pronounce it, Barmedman. I've been looking forward to this, guys. So this is a donation camp, not a free camp, just $10 a night. But it's at Barmedman's Mineral Pool. And I'm so looking forward to going inside and checking it out. Once we've got the caravan set up and we've picked a nice spot. I believe there's camping on both sides of the mineral pool, so we're just going to check it out. Alright guys, so this is our next free campsite, well, actually donation campsite. You've got to pay $10 at Barmedman. Now Barmedman is a very tiny town on our route to get back onto the new highway. So Barmedman is approximately 35 kilometres from West Wyalong and about 65 kilometres from Temora in New South Wales, and it's on the Golden Fields Way, which is the main route which we're going to take and continue to take as we're following the new highway but going back way. But we came in from the Mary Gilmore Way because we went to that previous wonderful pub stay at the Rusty Horse where I showed you that amazing meal. Sadly we couldn't camp there because it was too boggy, but I would highly recommend it to you guys. But I'm happy here. It's nice and level, it's a nice campground, and it's got all the facilities you could want, including a pool for $1. Dougie boy. Dougie. Dougie. No. Well, that's a beautiful pub. And then there's the Queenslander across there. And the pub looks like it's, both pubs look like they're closed for the night. Oh no, there's lights on in the Queenslander. RV dumping point. That's good to know. I've taken Dougie for a wander up the main street and I've arrived at their fire station, and behind me in their glass, I don't know how well you guys can see, the big old fire truck. I reckon that's from the 1920s or even earlier. How cool is that? Dry cleaning shop. Cool. Bakery. Oh, I think this is what they were in the town beside it. We went for a swim last night, but I'm going to take you up there now while it's quiet and show you the actual pool. Alright guys, we're heading into the pool now, and there's a sign that said the bottom is very slippery. They do give you out some free stuff. There's pool noodles and other bits and pieces like that, so you don't slip getting in. But apparently it's very salty. But we're going to dive into this mineral pool. Well, not literally dive, but you get the idea. We're going to head in and have a swim. Trying really hard not to fall over here. How good is this? So the swim was great, but we're time to head on to our next free camp. Now admittedly it is only about 35 k's up the road because we're heading to West Wyalong, and we've got a great free camp in Wyalong, but I'm having a cuppa that I'm making a coffee for the road in my transport cup, and we'll be hitting the road shortly. Just arriving at our next campsite. Let's get started on our heritage walk, little boy. Some of the rest of this walk as we take Dougie for a nighttime walk. Come on, Dougie. Nice big sheltered area here, and you've got 2 barbecues, and you've got a water tap, and you've got bins. So as you can see, guys, this is a massive free campsite. There is heaps of room, even enough room to have a bus here, so it's huge. A lovely breeze here. We really are. Dougie eats. Oh, there's birdies. They're going to steal your food. Quick, Dougie eats. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode as we've been exploring around New South Wales, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Now don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you somewhere on the highway. And if you see us, we're always up for a chat, and Dougie dog loves a pat. And so thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.